Asia's been incredible. So last year she was a freshman. She didn't play very much, but she had like the most energy on the bench the entire year. And that's a unique thing because when you're not playing, especially as a freshman, you're coming from a place where you were the star. And like everyone went to watch you play, and like everyone knows your name in school. Now you're coming in, you're not playing, and she was the energy for like the team the entire year last year, rooting everyone on. Just whether she was playing or not, injured or not, she was always involved with the team. And so to see her growth this year has been incredible. And then just on the court, she hit a lot of big shots, especially against Angelo. And she's getting more and more vocal. She's actually been named a team captain, and so she's been incredible for this team.
Speaking of which, I mean, you kind of talked about her stepping into a role. I mean, you guys have had some players that are gone or injured, or whatever the case is, and other players step up in a big way. What does that mean for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, you start the year with depth, and you just talk about how like depth could carry you through, and it just gets tested any way you think it could get tested. And unfortunately, that's happened to us with injuries, people leaving the program. Everyone's had to step up and take on a new role. And Saturday was so important because you saw the young kids take a new role and kind of take a step forward, which is really cool. It's exciting for the future, but it's also exciting for right now.
Over the weekend, we get Alumni Day. Bob Schaefer comes back into town. I mean, how helpful do you think that was in terms of momentum, motivating everybody to get rolling at home?
Yeah, I think playing at home has been great for us, especially on that Saturday. I mean, there's just a little bit more of a buzz, and you get to see the alums. I mean, some of our older kids played with a few of the alums who came back, and so that always puts a little bit of a spark in them. But when you get a bigger crowd than normal, I think everyone gets a little bit more excited, a little bit more amped up for that.
And then you took down number 20, Angelo. So big day Saturday. So just what was the momentum and everything going into that game and the performance?
Well, when we played Angelo the first time, we missed 50 shots. And we just felt like that wasn't going to be possible to do back at the FUB. And I mean, Carly Machenbacher set the tone. We put her on their best player, 6'3". There's a little bit of a height disadvantage, but Carly's a beast, and she went out there, got 17 rebounds, and she had a double-double. And so she set the tone for us early, and then everything kind of just rolled from there. And so it was kind of like the perfect storm for us.
Speaking of Carly, it's like she does this game in and game out.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily the numbers, but I mean, it just seems like she's almost like the center force of your team that like you guys want to count on.
Yeah, definitely. I think everyone, all of our opposing teams will probably have her at the top of their scouting reports, and just trying to keep her off the rebounds. Her defense is really her best thing, but I mean, when she gets downhill and gets to the basket, it's very hard to stop her. And then especially with the Asia shooting the ball well, a couple of the freshmen shooting the ball well too, like you can't help off of her, and so that gives her more of a driving lane, and it just makes it very hard for other teams to guard us. And then you add that to her being probably one of the best guards in America. I mean, she's an all-around player.
Considering the shooting from the perimeter right now looks to be good, as you said, with Carly being able to drive, I mean, what does that open up for your team, both inside and out?
Yeah, it opens up everything. I mean, Nylam didn't get a ton of touches, Kamira either, just because teams have been just kind of crowding the paint with us so much. And that's one thing about being home is the ball kind of falls more for us. And by shooting the ball well outside, people are going to have to decide if they take away the inside or take away the outside. And so when we kind of hit a lull, it was because one wasn't helping the other out. And when they're both going together, it's very hard to guard us.
You guys hit back the road this weekend to both of Mexico's. It's kind of a struggle point for you guys this year.
Yes.
You guys looking forward to try to change that?
Yeah, I mean, just hopefully carry on the momentum. I mean, I think our losses all have come on the road this year, even on neutral sites. And so just being able to kind of get that under our belt is you take the momentum and you go play two physical teams in eastern and western New Mexico, and you handle business there. I mean, that just does a ton for your confidence to come back home next week.